Hey, what's up, guys? This is Diaphone. Come here, some more Granblue action. Hey, today we're going to be talking about Yuel. Yuel is a character that was just released a few days ago. I wanted to give my initial impressions on her. First of all, I think she's super fun, and actually she's a pretty strong character. I probably put her in like the top half of the gassed initial gut feeling, right? She has a lot of different moves that give her unique utility compared to the rest of the cast, and also that unique utility makes her a lot of fun, right? So let's just go into some of the strengths of the character. She doesn't really play like anyone else, right? She has really strong rushdown and she has really strong defense, but she compromises that a little bit with her neutral play. I think her defense and disadvantage state might be the best in the game, actually. She has a 9-frame DP, which, as you guys know, is the fastest timing on a DP in the game, right? And she also has her 214 series. Her 214 series is actually super good. Her light and medium version have frame 3 invul, and there's a few different follow-ups you can do from it, right? You can do a light version, which is plus, the medium version, which gets you a hit on a combo and counter hit, just nothing really on normal hit except the knockdown. It can be saved if spaced, and it also goes under fireballs, which is pretty good. The other thing you can do is you just cancel the stance, right? Which makes it really safe, non-committal option to do. And you can also do stuff like stance and then charge up a 5H and kind of adjust your timing that way. It makes it really hard if the opponent doesn't have something like a fireball that they can stick out. It makes it really hard for them to deal with. You can also do this kind of thing in block strings, right? Even something like this, your light version will come out. And if they go for something like a throw, they get punished. Her EX version is frame 1 invul too. So you can pretty much just get out anything. And they really have to commit to chasing that down. And when they're committed to chasing it down, that means you can mash or you can DP. It's a really strong option, right? Her offense is also strong. She has several plus on block moves, such as 2-2-H. Comes out in 21 frames, and it combos on hit. You get a combo off of it on hit. That's really strong. Some of her stance normals like 2M is plus, 5M is plus. You get a combo on hit for both of those moves. 5M is technically not plus, but this follow 5L beats practically anything in the game afterwards, except something in invul. It's practically plus, right? It's actually 0. So yeah, this character is really good. She has ways to steal turns, like she can do something like this, and then let's say that's blocked, right? And if they're gonna hit a button, you can just backdash and it's really hard for them to stop, right? So the fact that she has all these she has these defensive tools that can be also used on offense, which is really good. Some of the disadvantages I see right off the bat with her damage is relatively low compared to the rest of the cast. Corner bread and butter looks like something like this. And you only get a medium link after, and you get about 3k in the corner. A lot of characters would probably get like 4k in a very similar situation to that, right? Her super does a little less damage, only does 3200 compared to some other regular supers that do like 3500. But it's serviceable, right? Just means you might have to guess like one additional time during the match. She does need to take some risk. Doing stuff like this does leave you open to something like a counter poke, right? Like I can react and, hit her out of that. So while there is counterplay options, they all require you to take some type of risk, right? I think she also has difficulty dealing with far range pokes. Her best poke is 5M. It's really strong. You just kind of throw it out there. It's 2-hit. It's confirmable. It's probably one of the saving graces of her neutral. But if you have a heavy poke, the way the priority system in this game works is heavy pokes beat medium pokes, right? So trying to beat a heavy poke with this can be a little tricky, and you might get crushed and you might lose your life because of it. The other thing is she doesn't have very good anti-fireball tools, right? If someone throws a fireball, this doesn't go past it. She can do her slide, but she can't do it on reaction. It's more of a read, and it's a pretty risky read because it can be unsafe on block, right? She does have her jump U, but the risk reward is not that high. And a lot of characters, they can either just DP it, right? They can DP normal jump in and jump U. Or some other characters just have a 2H that reaches super far up, and it doesn't matter if you do jump U or not, you're gonna get hit, right? So it's only useful in some matchups. Another thing I'm not a big fan of is her 2H. You do have to do it like somewhat preemptively, because if you don't do it on time, you will get counter hit. So especially if there's like any type of delay, you know, provided you time everything right. Other than that, I think there's a few interesting ways this character can go. I think her stance needs to continue to be fleshed out. Her stance is good. Again, it's another tool that lets you disrespect pressure. Any mid attack will get stance countered. So let me show you guys what that looks like. It only does 750 damage, but you do get a knockdown situation, and it just kind of covers a lot of options, right? So you can do something like auto combo into stance on block, and then if they're poking afterwards, right, you'll just get a counter hit. So it allows for like mind games on offense and defense, because you can do it, you know, you can do it after whiff, like something like that, and if they try counter poking, they'll get hit as well. So something like this. Oh, he's only -4 after that, and then you get counter hit. So that move is very good. I think there still needs to be some stuff fleshed out as to, like, for example, when to use 2L versus 5L, and how to structure your pressure in stance. Another cool thing that I think people are going to utilize more is you can, when you're in stance and you want to safely cancel out of, the recover is very quick on stance. So you can do something like stance, exit out of stance, and then immediately backflip, and it kind of covers that recovery of stance. And if people are looking to like punish your stance with a loathing move, they'll just kind of either hop over it, or you know, not necessarily be able to punish it, but take advantage of their whiff normal, right? So I think that's pretty cool, and it's going to take a lot of like stance cancel and then back out of stance, and that's going to be pretty technical. I do think this character is, you know, going to be one of more of the technical characters, if probably like tied with Narmaya's, maybe one of the most technical characters in the game, right? Another thing that I think is really strong is that she does have safe normals and stance on knockdown, right? So let me show you guys what this looks like. I'm doing a dummy recording where the dummy will do a safe meaty to M. And if I DP on wake up, even though it's a medium normal, it won't work. Well, I missed my DP there because it's meaty, but let's try it again. I'll match harder this time, don't worry guys. And you see how she just backdashes automatically, and you get a punish from that. So really cool tech, and you can do that on more than just that knockdown, right? So people are gonna find, you know, frame kill setups and other things that let you get, you know, that DP safe pressure. And the cool thing about doing this, as opposed to doing like a safe like 2L for example, is because it's a medium, you have more time to hit confirm, and actually that move is plus on block as well, so you have more frame advantage to play around with as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that develops. But yeah, these are my initial impressions. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Again, I think she's a super fun character, and even if you're just starting out and want to play this game, I think Yuel's a cool character to check out, and I think she might fit your playstyle. Especially if you didn't really vibe with any of the characters before, Yuel might be the character you vibe with because she is just that unique to the game. So I'm really happy she's here, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks. Please consider following, subscribing. Again, subscribing's free, and it supports me a lot, so definitely appreciate it. And until next time. And also, I might do a Yuel guide if I get competent enough, so if you guys want to see that, you know, let me know in the comments below. Thanks.